My job is to be positive, and I don't want to be negative. And it's really easy to fall into a pattern of negative thinking. That's it. What was yours?
I got on two things. What Michelle had said right there, you know, when you walk into the house and getting enthusiastic about things along with your clients. Excuse me.
Benefits and
Features.
features.
Benefits and features.
Benefits and
But the
features.
enthusiasm right there, you know, if you sit at your desk and don't go out and see the sunsets and see the beauty around you, you know, you need to get out there and then it's contagious.
Well, you're absolutely right. And again, we're waiting for people to crank up. You gotta be cranked. You have to be excited. You have to be. You have to fake it till you make it.
Hey George,
Yeah.
I noticed you didn't ask me what I got out of it.
You're not. You're last.
I'm last?
You're last.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's all
Because I want my turn.
You're not always
Don't worry.
first.
Sometimes you're
Well,
yours.
I think next and moving, you know, because sometimes like if things don't work, then I get an attitude. And so I liked the next. I liked that, you know, so don't become stale. I don't know if you said that, but I would put that next to next. And see it, think it, and be it, and having a positive attitude and 5 productive activities.
My God, you're gonna be #1 this year.
And don't say you're gonna try.
Let me get going. What was yours? What is your name?
Lauren.
Say it.
Lauren.
What was yours?
Stop feeling sorry for myself.
Oh, you're not watching the Victim Channel, are you?
I'm pretty good at that.
Well, we all been there. Who's ever watched the Victim Channel? How many of you have ever watched the What If Channel? I mean, I think we've all been there. You flip it to the positive channel. Thank God I woke up today. I mean, we've all lost good people and good things in our life, but we have to grow on. What was yours?
I need to develop the habit of contacting previous clients and getting referrals from them and just doing that. Because I sort of move on and then I don't really, I just see them in the store or something and I need to contact them over it.
I bought my first house from Lauren Prentice and Chris King.
Oh, really?
Second house. The first house I bought here was on Matterhorn, at the top of Matterhorn by the water tank. In 1994, I bought it from Bob Bailey and Carol Stone. And Carol Stone used to work at Mountain Cabin Realty. Those were 2 on that deal, right? And then I bought the next house on Calgary, where I live now. I have a little house there. You'll see it if you drive by it at Church of Woods. It's the one on the right. It looks like a Bavarian with the white garage. It's got 1325 Calgary. It's got all the white trim. It's kind of brown. That's my second home now. Right? And I bought it from Lauren. I saw him the other day at Staters. Man, he looked rough. And he never recognized me. He never followed up with me. He never called me. He never texted. He never emailed. So why would I follow up with him? You know, and he's still listed on the back of the magazine with that picture from that year. I mean, whatever. What was yours?
Well, even after being successful salesman for 35 years, you can always shut in the axe by working on the skills.
What was yours?
I like the productive, selective, effective words. That, and I echo Michelle's comment about when you're showing houses and pointing.
Licking the walls.
Continuation of developing my new skills in this new industry and continuing to enhance my overall understanding of my potential clients.
What's your name?
Cynthia.
What's your last name?
Raymond.
Okay.
I decided that I wouldn't look for another job.
People like that. Okay.
Worth the price of admission, George.
I'll come next time for free.
Wow.
What is your name?
Sue.
What's your last name?
Weaver. Sue Weaver.
Oh, okay.
Remember that name. Mine is contacting my own clients. I'm very, very bad at that. And
Wait, what did you say?
contacting my own old clients. I will.
No, you said, what was your next sentence after that?
I don't remember.
I thought I heard you say I was really bad at that.
I'm bad.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I've got to be good.
Okay, what name yours?
John Lorenz.
Written goals, getting clear and focused on my goals for the year and writing them down. And then I also like the idea of not just the money goal, but what is the money gonna be used for?
These people that bring their boats out on that lake, that sit there with their kids, that take them through the village, they're running around, they're watching the concerts, they're buying the little souvenirs, they're going to the candy shop, the ice cream shop, the mom and dads are going to get liquor lathered up at the wine shop, they're going over to Papagayos. Unfortunately, some people end up at Subway. I mean, this is heroin. And this is what you're selling. And these people come here, not just for the home, but for the whole experience. It's not just the house. And I'll get right to you in one. I got the boat, and I got the second home. And I'll never forget, you know, if you're not happy where you're at, then will you know you're happy when you're there? Because you have to be happy where you're at. Nobody said you have to be content, but at some point you have to enjoy what you have. And a lot of people, they spend so much time acquiring that they rarely spend any time enjoying. That's why we live on the Mount. We live on the Mount not always for acquiring, but to enjoy. Because we can go sell homes where? Anywhere. This is really paradise. And so it leads me to this. There's a story of a man that heard of diamonds being found in South Africa. And so he quickly said, well, I'm going to sell my place, and I'm going to go look for diamonds. So he sold it. And Steve, one day, the gentleman that bought the property happened to be out walking along his stream, and he saw this weird colored, odd-shaped rock, red and blue and green crystal. So he picked it up, and he looked at it like an odd curiosity, and he said, this will look good on my fireplace. So he brought it home, he put it on his fireplace, and it wasn't until a few weeks later that a friend came over, true story, and the friend picked it up and he said, do you know what this is? Ignorance always says, I don't know. He said, do you have any more of these? And he said, my stream is laden with them. Not quite as big. That, my friends, was the largest diamond mine found in South Africa. The first guy, upon hearing this story, committed suicide because he had failed to realize the diamonds were right below your feet. They're in your database. And most people won't go and dig in their own database. You gotta polish it up. And you polish it by calling, texting, email, Facebook, link to Twitter, whatsoever. Contacting. It's called consistent contact, not inconsistent contact. It's too easy. Yeah, you're going to hear some, oh, we're not interested, he died, she died, or we sold and we bought. Oh, so what? Get over it. Get on with it. So my question to you is, what diamond are you going to polish? Is it your mind? Is it your effort? Is it your faith in what you do? Is it your commitment to improving? Is it the way you communicate? Is it your words, your thoughts? So start thinking. The diamond I'm going to polish is. And that's what you work on when you leave the meeting. Now, for you, Steve, let's wrap it. Thank you so much for having me. What was your drive-away, getaway,
Well,
takeaway?
I got it all because I got it all here. But there were a couple. First is it's cheaper to keep her.
Make sure. Okay. Wow! Wow!
And the second thing is you need to work hard on fire and not praying tonight.
Learn how to keep this.
Then the two other things are anybody can do this. Anybody can do this business. Okay. The third thing is having the 5 things for the next day, and don't get to number 2 until you finish number 1.
Easier said than done. Well, thanks for having me. If you're interested in my book, I have them on sale for $15. If you decide you want one, come up and grab one. If not, you can always get it on Amazon.
Thank you, George.